What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. NBA Talk with Jay. Tuesday, NBA Talk with Jay, man. Make sure y'all go check out the Action Network app, man. Plenty of guys over there posting props. They got the WNBA going as well, man. They're gonna have some WNBA shows, I believe, on Tuesdays and Fridays as well. I'll be betting a lot of WNBA this season as well, man. So I appreciate y'all for tuning into the show. I'll try to do a few shows as well. I'll be betting WNBA daily, but I'll try to do like a couple of shows a week for WNBA once the season is over. But this is an NBA show. Let's get straight to it in this one, my guys. Let's go over here to. I'm not here to waste your time, man. Let me make sure nothing wrong. All right, let's go over to the streets of New York in this one, man. Knicks laying 2.5 points. Well, it's really down to 2 now. Knicks laying 2 points at the house. Damn, this shit is going down even more. It's going down to 1.5 here for the Knicks in this one, man. So we know that the Pacers come in this one with all the momentum. There is like, you know what I'm saying? There is some special ref in this particular game. And I always say the Knicks go how the game is called when they're getting their theatrical calls and getting their when they're doing their acting and it's working. You're not going to stop these guys. And I think the Knicks get the calls tonight. I don't care what anybody says. This series might even go 7, to be honest with you. Knicks won first 2 in New York. Pacers won their 2 in Indiana. The last one was an absolute blowout as well. But that's a little bit interesting because the Knicks actually finally got to rest up some of their guys. Josh Hart played a horrible game. He knows it. Nobody really played over 25 minutes. They were able to rest their guys. You know what I'm saying? And Alec Burks is getting a little bit more comfortable as well. But what I'm doing here, I'm going to take the Knicks in the first quarter on the money line. That's their chance right there. They got to come out and punch the Pacers in the mouth. Obviously, I'm not even gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if the Pacers got it done full game, but I still wouldn't bet it just because I know how this game is going to be reffed. I know that like when the Knicks are getting the calls and getting those touchy foul calls, it's really hard to beat them, especially with the momentum of the home crowd as well in Madison Square Garden. You see what I'm saying? So me personally, I'm going with the Knicks in the first quarter on the money line. If you get it minus 115, shit, it might even be better now since this line is going down. I'm wondering if somebody got ruled out or somebody. Shit, they got so many people that's missing. So you can even get minus 112 out there now for the first half. For the first quarter money line. But I think this is a bounce back spot for the Knicks. They know they got to come out here and throw the first punch. And this fits my first quarter system as well, which did really well this year, man. So I'll go with the Knicks in the first quarter here. I'll live with whatever happens in this one. I'm not gonna lie. If I had to bet the game, I'd take the Knicks full game as well, to be perfectly honest with you. But that's one where I'm definitely staying off. I did say earlier this series that I wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks were able to run out of gas later in this series. But like I say, that game 4 is really interesting because they got blown out from start to finish. So they didn't have to play their guys 40 plus minutes like they usually do. Actually got a little time to get some rest. So I know that OG's still out. I know that he's the main guy on Siakam, and their defense is a lot better with him. But I will still take the Knicks in the first quarter. That was the only bet that I felt comfortable with making today. Give me the Knicks in the first quarter on the money line in this game, and I lean their way to go up 3-2 as well, possibly going to 7 games, my guys. No looks on the total, no looks on props, anything like that. I'm just going with Knicks in the first quarter on the money line, going with what I know. And like I said, if I had to bet the full game, I know that this line is plummeted down. It's still Knicks or nothing for me in this particular spot. I think this series probably goes 7 games. If the Pacers want to win this series, if they do want to win this series, they probably would have to win tonight, then close it out in 6. But I think it's going 7. I think it's going 7. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I think the Knicks get the calls tonight. I call it how I see it. That's just what I feel. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody's on the Pacers. They've looked like the better team. They definitely have the much deeper team as well. But I will rock with the Knicks in the first quarter in this one. Let's go over to the streets of Denver in this one. Not really much to say about this series. I'm not going to lie to you. We don't know, right? The Wolves, nobody really gave the Wolves a chance, and then they came out there and smacked the Nuggets both games in Denver. Then everybody sold on the Wolves. Oh, it's done now. You know what I'm saying? Now, then the Nuggets go out there and smack them both games in Minnesota. You see what I'm saying? So now it's just like I don't really know what to fucking think in this series, to be perfectly honest with you. The Nuggets have kind of found something, bringing Aaron Gordon, having him and Jokic bring the ball up the floor. And it's getting Murray a lot more freer shots as well. We know that 3 days off really helped Murray, who everybody that was banged up, really helped them. Rudy Gobert's they're getting played off the floor in this one. Their game 2 was the best game that the Wolves have played in this series, and that was without Rudy Gobert out there. So the Wolves are gonna they've seen the adjustments from the Nuggets now. Now it's on the Wolves to adjust in this game. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to think that the Wolves could throw the first punch here, but like I said, the Nuggets are coming in with all the momentum. The difference with the Knicks are at the house. That's why I like them at the first quarter. And this one, the Wolves, like, I mean, obviously you're going back to altitude. We'll see if they got a little bit too comfortable at the house. I do still think they can match up with the Nuggets. It just, this could be where Finch not being out there or not being able to walk up and down the sidelines could really start to come and hurt them, because this one's going to be all about coaching. These are two really even teams. Bless you. The Nuggets they've made their adjustments now. It's all on the Wolves to make their adjustments. They know what the Nuggets are going to do now. Bring Aaron Gordon, Jokic, like even Anthony Edwards said himself, like, Gordon can't be having that good of a game. So I'm saying, we know he's a great player, but him going for like 27 and 7, smoking you like that can't happen. So it's all about them making adjustments now. And I think the Wolves can do it, but now, unfortunately, now they've lost home court advantage, and they're going to Denver, and it's going to be a crazy environment there, just like Madison Square Garden, man. But I would lean towards the Wolves in the first quarter, but this is a game that I'm just going to stay off of. I'll watch the game and learn and see if the Wolves at least have that mental fortitude that they can get over getting smacked 2 games at the house, because the Wolves were usually a lot better at the house. But for whatever reason, they played a lot better in Denver, which was really surprising. Anthony Edwards still had 44 points in that game 4, but Nuggets still did whatever they wanted to, got up by 15 by a half. They really just like walked these boys down the past couple games. So now it's all on the Wolves to adjust. We'll see if Rudy Gobert gets less minutes in this one. We'll see if the role players can step up on the road. I'd lean towards Wolves in the first quarter, but I'm definitely staying off this game, my guys. But that's the show, man. It's just a couple games. One bet for me, Knicks on the first quarter on the money line as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they came out the full game as well with the win. Obviously, they're dropping bodies. They're really thin as well. Full game, I'm not going to lie, anything can happen, but I do expect the Knicks starters to damn near play. As long as nobody gets 2 quick fouls, I expect the starters play the whole first quarter. They got to come out and throw the first punch. They were down 20 points in the first quarter in game 4. They got to come back with something in this one. They're at the house. This is a bounce back spot for the Knickerbockers. I do have the pants pulled up right below my calves right now. You see what I'm saying? So give me the Knicks in the first quarter on the money line. I would lean towards Wolves in the first quarter on the money line, to be honest with you, but that's a game that I'm staying off of. I wouldn't be surprised whichever happened. Wouldn't be surprised if Wolves bounce back. Wouldn't be surprised if the Nuggets like went on and won 4 straight games and went on ahead and got the Wolves out of there. It would not surprise me one bit, to be perfectly honest with you, man. So staying off of that one, maybe look towards some props. I know that they've been playing Christian Brun a lot more. Maybe you could look at Aaron Gordon over his assists. They've been running like Point Gordon. I believe he had 7 assists last game. So they've played Christian Brun a lot more as well. Looks like Reggie Jackson still hurt. So you could still find value with some props, but just one play for me today, small play, Knicks first quarter money line. That's all I have for today, my guys. Finna start looking at these WNBA games. There's 4 games today. There's a lot of things going on. Like I said, you go check out the Action Network app. They got some WNBA podcasts over there. All type of stuff, man. And the best thing to do with WNBA, just watch the games, man. Watch the games, and you'll be able to come up with some plays or your own thoughts about these, about, you know what I'm saying, about the players and how they're playing and stuff like that. Get WNBA League Pass, man. Watch the games, and you know what I'm saying, you can make some bets yourself, my guys. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's all love. I hope everybody has a great day. Shout out to everybody that like, I don't try to try to scare people into liking the show or, like, you know what I'm saying, showing support. It's something you should do regardless, you know what I'm saying, to be perfectly honest with you, man. I've been doing this like 4.5 years, coming on here damn near every day, giving you my thoughts for free, not charging anybody. Sometimes I appreciate the people that are members, but y'all know I don't make anybody do anything, you see what I'm saying? So the ones that do support, the ones that have been supporting every single day, that don't need to be like scared into hitting the like button, I appreciate y'all. You don't have to hit the like button. It's all good. It really just shows me support and shows me that you you know what I'm saying, really care about it, you see what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. I'll try to start to do some WNBA shows. Hopefully people support that, but it's all love. Hope y'all have a great day. Best of luck with whatever you're betting. Let's take the bookies to Smack City one time for the one time, baby. Let's go. Come on, baby. Come on.